G-Weave, Xamer Tasha from Multicomay. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So I hope the video is looking okay. We've been tinkering with the settings a little bit, hopefully making things look a little bit better, a little bit more clean, a little bit more professional. So we're trying to make things look, we're trying to take things to the next level all the time. Let me know what you think of the thumbnails. We're trying to make the thumbnails more professional and kind of make it streamlined as well. So let me know in the live chat what you think of the, the new setup we've got going here. We've got to be this above, this shoulder here, this here little branding here, the little overlays, all that kind of stuff, So let me know in the live chat where you're all from. There was a big protest there in Dublin. We were very busy, very active. It's always a stressful day in the big protest in Dublin because we're trying to do a live stream. Video's a bit dark. Great thumbnail. Yeah, maybe it is a wee bit dark. Let me see if I can change the brightness a little bit. Does anybody else think the video is a little bit dark? Maybe I think the lighting needs to be a wee bit better in here anyway. So it's probably not really the camera's fault. It's probably just the lighting. So we were very busy in Dublin, handed out thousands of papers, handed out flags, handed out placards. Very busy day. We got all the papers out there. A bit dark. Okay, so let me try something. Someone says you're grand. Okay, let me see here now. Let me pull this over here, right? Change the settings a bit, right? So it says about a bit dark. Okay, where's that? Hold on. Okay, so let me see. Turn the brightness up a wee bit. It's a bit better, isn't it? A bit better now, isn't it? That look a bit more realistic, I suppose. That should be better now. It turns the brightness up a bit. Why don't I get to speak at the protest? Well, I'm not allowed to speak at them protests. They wouldn't allow me to speak. So that is what it is. These numbers are massive for a small country like Ireland. Yeah, absolutely. The numbers are good. The numbers are getting bigger and bigger. And you're seeing protests pop up all over the country. Like there's another protest in Kinnegad this coming Thursday at 7:30. So make sure if you're from the area, if you're from the surrounding areas, get out there and support the people of Kinnegad. I'm actually going to bring on the organizer again of the protest from Kinnegad in just a second here while we just introduce the live stream and say our Lord's Prayer as Gaeilge here in a second. So we will be bringing him on here now in just a second. So before we do, let's hear our Lord's Prayer as Gaeilge, right? And then hargus avek agus spirit neve, amen. Arn yahar a tar now, go ní for Daniel, go dag the rate, go nyanter the whole and tell of mar yanter now. Ar nar na hul to the new, agus might do our fecta, mar a white him start vect on the fiend, ag na lection a gahu, ag seer shin ulk, amen. Nanim na hargus avek agus spirit neve, amen. Alright everybody, welcome to tonight's show. Thank you so much for joining us. So it's great to see so many people in the live chat already. If you're new to the show, please subscribe. Please share these streams with all your friends and family. And let's get the message out there. We're very busy now the next couple of days. We are going to Kinnegad this coming Thursday. We're going to call Michael Coyne here now, who's the organizer of the protest. And we're bringing on the organizer of the Drogheda protest on Saturday. So there's a protest in Drogheda on Saturday, 2 p.m. And then Sunday as well, I think there's a protest in Dundalk, I think at 2 p.m. as well. So we'll be covering all them protests, alright? So let me call Michael here now, right? And he can talk about the protest in Kinnegad this coming Thursday.
Hello?
Hello, do you hear me, Michael?
I can indeed now, yeah.
Good man. Michael, thanks so much for popping on here. And
no problem,
John. We're more than happy to promote your protest this coming Thursday. You had a protest there last Thursday. We covered it. You've got a good crowd. So what's the plans now this coming Thursday again?
Well, this Thursday again, it'll be kind of the same. We'd all meet up at the church, and I hope now that we get a few speakers. I'd love for a few people to turn up and, have a chat with us and explain more to us of their experiences and ever stuff like that, if you know what I mean. And then we do a little march around the town again.
Yeah, it's important that people get out there, if you're especially from the town or from even the surrounding areas, what is your experience like in Kinnegad, or even your other, like this, we're all in this together, or even if you're in a town, other parts of Ireland, and you could just talk about your experiences with mass immigration, maybe how you feel unsafe, your children are unsafe to walk the streets, and have you got any, like, I know it's difficult for people to speak up. The majority of people are not used to public speaking. It's quite daunting, but I suggest people get a bit of bravery, and particularly men who need to stand up now for your children. The people of the town of Kinnegad need you. So get out there this coming Thursday and contact Michael, maybe through the Kinnegad Says No Facebook page, and I have your feelings heard now on Thursday.
Oh, definitely. Now, I just have to say, I am so proud of the people from the community that turned up last week. I wasn't expecting that many people, and it was just amazing to see the amount of men, women, and especially young people there.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
it was just amazing.
It was a good crowd,
Oh, there was a great crowd out, yeah. We had a good crowd there now.
And what was the feedback like, over the past 5 days or so? Were you walking about the town of Kinnegad? Did you bump into the locals? What are people's thoughts?
Anyone I met that was there was saying it was just amazing. And well done for starting. I said, it's not me, it's the people of Kinnegad and surrounding areas.
Aye, absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's not just me. I just give the ball a little roll, and now it's up to everyone in the town and villages around us to keep this ball rolling.
And you're protesting against, I think it's an iPass, was it they were housing Ukrainians this place? Maybe you could mention the name of the place again. And so what is the status of that building now? What is going on there right now?
It's just single males in it. Harry's of Kinnegad.
Right.
It's just
right, okay.
A hotel, and it's just full of single men. Now, some of them are going to work in the mornings, some are going to work in the evenings, and then more are just sitting outside, lazing around the bus stops, lazing around the parks, drinking and everything else. Kids can't go into the park and play. People with the local stores see them going in, they'll wait till they come out, and then they'll go in and do their bits and pieces.
Right, okay. And is there any interaction with the owner of the building? What's he saying? Is he a local from Kinnegad?
No. I'm still waiting on information for who that is.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. This is like, this happened in every single town in Ireland, no matter how big or small. Like, it's an invasion in this country, and the locals are never given an option. Do they want this or not? There's no consultation. It's just, you go shut up and take it, and if you speak out, you're labelled all sorts of names and whatnot,
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like some people says to me, they come only for their jobs, they can't be seen. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying now.
I just turn around and say, oh, that's fair enough. That's up to yourself. I don't need to debate with them or anything. I'd say, look, you make up your own mind.
Right, so hopefully now we get a good crowd this coming Thursday. We'll be down there again doing a live stream this coming Thursday at 7:30.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get a good crowd out again. You just need to send a message to the owner that the locals are not happy, and maybe boycott any businesses he's involved with, any shops or hotels or whatever. You can make him pay by maybe not supporting his businesses, or not not telling them if you see him on the street, look, we're not happy with you destroying our town.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, people are behind me 100%, and I'm behind them 100%, and I'll keep going and going.
Hopefully now we get a bigger crowd. Hopefully get a bigger crowd. The whole town really needs to be coming out here and supporting us.
Oh, now, a lot of people that came surprised me, if you know what I mean.
In what way, if you don't mind me asking? Why does it surprise you?
They'd be quiet and everything else, and wouldn't get involved. But then all of a sudden, they were just there.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
You didn't expect what you're saying, like people maybe who you didn't think were maybe political or wouldn't have an opinion either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay.
To be quiet, and then all of a sudden they appeared out there with me, and I couldn't believe it. And then when I said we do a little march around the town, we just went walking, and then people were saying that at the end of the town we sat down and stopped traffic. We didn't. We kept walking. It's on the live and all. We just kept walking, marched nicely around the town and back up to the church, and we didn't block roads or anything else.
Sorry, I just didn't missed a wee bit there. Did you say there was people accusing you of doing that, or there was people?
We were accused of blocking the roads, sitting down.
Oh,
which we didn't.
like, was there?
I don't know who it was now. It
But there
was
was
put
rumors
onto
being
a
spread
post.
about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
well, like,
everyone just turned around. We
yeah,
didn't. It's there. It's on a live on the video.
yeah,
What?
we have the whole event on. We have the march on our live stream, and there was nobody sitting down. Like, so you have
No.
recorded evidence that no one was sitting down. See, they always do this. They
Yeah.
always lie about you and try to discredit the movement because the last thing they
Oh, yeah.
want is the movement growing and more people coming out there in the streets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
Look, good stuff.
you know, we were expecting this to happen. So, you know.
So hopefully people aren't buying into the nonsense and buying into the lies.
Oh, they're not. No. Everyone I met says to me, this is now my nickname in town is Strauss. People know me as Strauss in Kinnegad. And it says to me, Strauss, no, it stopped. We kept going. So I know. So we have the evidence, we have the live and everything else. We people down from RD, from all over came to us last week as well.
Yeah, I saw John Wilson came down there too from County
John
Cavan.
Wilson was there, yeah, and there's a few more. And, you know, it was great to see people coming up to me. Athlone came up to me and all, which is wonderful, just amazing to see.
That there's fantastic. So hopefully, you know, with the lies being spread about, just hopefully that encourages more people now to, you know, get out there in the streets and, you know, protest
I hope
even
so,
more
yeah.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, okay. No, that's grand, Sean. Or sorry, Sean. Michael, thanks so much for coming on. Is there any final words there now for this protest on Thursday? I encourage everybody to get out there. Kinnegad, County Westmeath, this coming Thursday, 7:30. Make sure you support the local people. We're all in this together. We're all Irishmen and Irish women. So every town should be supporting every other town. No matter where you're from, an Irish man is local in every part of Ireland.
Oh, definitely. We're all the one, like, that's it. And just hope more and more people keep coming to us. And if they need help anywhere else, we'll give them as much support as we can give them as well. 100%. It's not just our own little town, it's everywhere.
Yeah, no, it is there's a protest this coming Saturday in Drogheda, then the day after there's a protest in Dundalk, the following weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to them as well, yeah.
Good stuff. And then the following weekend there's a protest in Roscommon. We'll be covering all the protests with bringing.
That's right, yeah. I'll go to all them. I've been in contact with them and I'll be there for support them as well.
Good stuff.
And I was in Dublin there Sunday as well, and I'm not going to stop. I've been protesting. It's the first protest in Dublin back in 2020, and I'm not going to stop now.
Good man. Michael, look, thanks so much for coming on. I'm sure we might get chatting to you on Thursday.
No problem at all. Right, thanks a million.
No bother. Good luck. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Okay, everybody, that was Michael Coyne from Kinnegad. He's the organiser of the protest that's coming Thursday, so make sure you get out there, support all the local towns. I'm promoting all these small protests all over the country because I've got a big platform and everybody needs help. So we will do our best to help Kinnegad. And again, I'm going to try and get all the big social media influencers in Ireland to promote the protest, because we all need to be promoting all these small protests. The protest that needs the least support is Dublin, because there's always tens of thousands of people in the streets. But in the wee small towns like Kinnegad, like there's protests in Drogheda now, Dundalk, Ardee, Castleblaney, Roscommon. All them small towns, they need as much promotion as possible. Okay, so any questions in the live chat, please let me know. Let me go to the live chat here now. Oh, I forgot to ask. John Wilson asked me there, did the local media cover the protest? That's a good question. Should have asked him that. Yeah, I'll text him. Yeah, that's a good question. See, John, you should be on interviewing this man, not me. That is a very good question. Okay, so questions to the live chat, please. Before we go to some of the news now that's happening, there was a citizenship ceremony there that happened. Was it yesterday? 7,500 Irish passports were handed out to the new Irish, as they call them. Did I see the Roma video in Dublin? Yes, I'm not going to play it because it's a bit graphic, but yes, I have. Hi Niall, an Irishman over in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. It's way too hot outside. Like, I hate that heat. It's just far too warm. I don't like when it was warm there last week in Ireland, like 23 degrees. I said this is too warm. Give me the rain back. Caught RT lying. Sean Mack says Michael Brazel caught RT lying about numbers on McConnell Bridge, saying several thousand when the lefty crusties had no more than 200. They always do the same. They always big up, the far left protests, and then they play down the nationalist numbers. Why are they having citizenship ceremonies? This is a very good question, Kenneth. So, like, every couple of months, Ireland hands out thousands and thousands of Irish passports to a lot of Africans and Nigerians and Pakistanis and whatnot. So, we've been replacing our own country, and what it means to be Irish has been completely diluted. They're slapping, it's a slap in the face to our ancestors who gave their lives for Irish freedom, who went through, food removal, food starvation, Holocaust, genocide, penal times. Our ancestors went through that, and only we can call ourselves Irish. When Africans can never call themselves Irish, it's just completely ludicrous. If I moved now to China, could I call myself a Chinese man? Of course not. It just makes no sense at all, and they would laugh at you if I could call myself a Chinaman. But Africans are allowed to come into Ireland and call themselves Irish. Sonny McDade, yes, Niall. Sonny McDade here, best channel on YouTube to watch. Thanks very much, Sonny. Good. Is St. Johnson considered the Finn Valley? Maybe not. Maybe the Finn Valley, but you know what I mean. East Donegal, anyway. It's 15,000. There's another 7,500 to get naturalized Irish citizenship every Friday or either Friday or next month. Yeah, so Sean Mack actually corrected me there. It's double 7,500. That's 15,000. See, this is the thing. Like, migrants are being incentivized to come here. Overstay their visas, overstay these bogus student visas, and then they're granted amnesty. It's unbelievable. Okay, look, I couldn't find an actual video from this most recent citizenship ceremony, but this is one here dated. This is only a couple of months ago, so you kind of get the idea, right? What it's like. So let me see now. I've got a fancy Stream Deck controller with all the fancy buttons. Hold on, let me see. Can I show you right? Can I show you what I have? This fancy gadget. Look, this here gadget, right? And you've kind of put the. So if I press a button, right? Press this button, right? Takes to this screen, full camera, and then the prayer, full camera. So I'm just getting used to it at the minute. So let's press this button. There we go. Okay, so let's play this clip here now, right? And then unmute this. So you have everything here on this Stream Deck. Hopefully it makes things, but it should make things easier for me, but it's just a matter of getting used to it first. So let me play this clip here now, right? Move them speakers a wee bit.
Céad Míle Fáilte was the message to hundreds of people in Dublin's Convention Centre today. 5,000 people are to become Irish citizens during ceremonies today and tomorrow, and these were among the first.
You look around Ireland at present, you can see the great contribution that's been made by new citizens, and it's great to see so many people who want to become citizens of this country. It wasn't that long ago when many people were leaving the country.
And then the pivotal moment of pledging loyalty to the state before becoming an Irish citizen.
I was born as a Nigerian. That was when I got my Nigerian citizen. And so it's a rebirth, being an Irish citizen. That's how it feels to me.
Around 900 individuals becoming citizens this week are originally from India, followed by roughly 600 from the United Kingdom and more than 500 from Brazil. But as they leave the convention centre, they can now call themselves Irish.
It's an absolute joke. Complete and utter scam. The Irish people are being scammed. What it means to be Irish is being completely diluted. We are an ethnic people. We are the indigenous people to Ireland, and only we can call ourselves Irish. To say that Africans and Pakistanis and Nigerians can call themselves Irish, it's an insult and a slap in the face to our ancestors who went through terrible atrocities. We are the ancestors. We are the bloodline of those people, those wonderful people who gave their lives and who went through terrible atrocities for us to be alive today. And so it's really insulting for me and the people who's watching the show for these paper Irish to be flaunting their Irish passports. But of course, all these Irish passports can all be revoked. Don't worry about that. Or they will come. So Michael Coyne just texted me there. No coverage from the local media at all. There you go, eh? Big protest in the local town, never seen before, gets no media coverage. My shock. Absolutely disgusting. They are not Irish and they never will be, says Sean Mack. Absolutely preposterous, says Johnny Martin. Yeah, any questions in the live chat, please let me know. My Irish never be Irish. I'm sick, says Jerry Healy. You're 100%. They put me off my dinner, says Roll Me Shadow. Calergy plan full force. Yeah, Lord of Mercy, says Dylan. Yeah, well, this is about the dilution of our blood, you know. It's the dilution of our blood. Revoke passports and deport, absolutely. Chat's going quite fast there. Look, it's great to see so many people in the live chat. Well over 300 now. So if you're new to the show, please subscribe. My name is Niall McConnell, leader of Shield na HÉireann. We are Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement in the whole island of Ireland. We will be covering the three protests now in 4 days. And these protests are growing and growing. So we're going to Kinnegad Thursday. We'll be covering that, doing a live stream here. And we'll be going to the protest on Saturday in Drogheda. And we're going to protest on Sunday in Dundalk. Now we'll be bringing flags, we'll be bringing banners, we'll be bringing placards, we'll be bringing newspapers to these protests. Now I'm hoping we can keep this momentum going. But as you can imagine, like this, you know, I just hate to say it, but it's cost an awful lot of money. That's why I'm a bit worried that we're not going to be able to keep this show on the road. You know, there's so many protests going now, but we want to cover all these protests. We're going through so many flags, going through so many placards and banners and whatnot. So we want to cover these protests, but we need the people's support. So I suppose, look, if you're new to the channel and you want to join our movement, you can do so. You can join as a member. Let me just play this wee quick clip here to show you what joining as a member is all about.
My name is Niall McConnell. I'm the leader of Shield na HÉireann, Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement in the whole island of Ireland, and we need you to join our movement now. We are spearheading the campaign against the mass immigration invasion into Ireland. Scroll down below this video, click the link in the description or click the link in the bio to join as a member. You can join from anywhere in the world, Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand, no matter where you are from, join as a member now. What do you get if you join as a member? You get this beautiful lapel badge, you get this Who We Are booklet, you get this frame proclamation, you get the Irish tricolour flag and much more. Scroll down below this video, click the link now, join as a member now. Ireland needs you. Join the fight back. Stop the mass immigration invasion now. God bless you all and God save Ireland.
So yeah, join as a member now, support our work. Scroll down below the video in the description. We'd really appreciate it. I know we do have if you want to chip into our flag fund too, like we'll be handing out hundreds and hundreds of flags over the weekend. God, hopefully I'm just hoping we can keep this going, you know, because there's protests, there's 2 or 3 protests happening every week. We want to broadcast them all. We want to make them professional. We want to bring our banners, encourage more people to come out. So I suppose before we go on to the next wee clip that we've got quite a few clips ready to go here, right? We do have a flag fund below in the description for ceremony clip. We'll just keep her lit here because we're fairly modern. Because there are not many